Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday Mull for Thursday, the 1st of April, Maundy Thursday, as we head into the Easter weekend. Having finished reading through John's Gospel, Robert Murray McShane takes us now to the beginning of the Psalms, and I'm struck again by the opening verses of Psalm 1, the beginning of the Psalter. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. And one can imagine David writing this as he thinks of walking into Jerusalem and the people walking alongside and who you walk with, and you engage in conversation, and you stop when you stand and you talk to them, and then finally you sit down with them instead of going to where you're wanting to go, quite possibly to the temple or wherever. But not explicit in the text, but one has this impression. And in the world today, we seldom walk with anyone because we just don't. We drive everywhere. But the fact that we can be as dispersed as we are, and yet you can be following this without being in my physical presence, raises this to thinking, how does this apply to our digital and virtual world? And it really got me thinking about, who do we spend time with? Who do we walk with just in our general life? Which people do we follow on YouTube or on the internet? What news sites do we go to? Where do we get our information from? How many of them are the salacious gossips that fill up so many pages and that attract so many people to them? And how many of the sites we go to are good and solid and moral and upbuilding sites? And so it really is just a challenge to us to think about who we spend our time with. What does our mind go to day by day? There are songs and music that we have on the radio. All of those things have an impact on us. No, we can't stop listening to them and have nothing to do with them simply because we'd have to leave the world. And one day we will, and we'll be in heaven, and that'll be wonderful. But in the meanwhile, I think we just need to be cognizant of it. What is it that, in a sense, becomes a background to our lives? And we need to remind ourselves time and again that our delight should be in the law of the Lord, and we should meditate on his law day and night. So as you think about it, meditate on his word. Let that shape you, even as we negotiate our way through this fallen, sinful, and rather tricky world. And as we do that, we know he's with us, and we are blessed.